These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the stress. He shot himself. There's the
family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't know what he used. I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. Says y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with the secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo. Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Okay, so we're gonna have a little evaluation. I'm gonna turn on the cam. I'm not gonna put my face on. It's really early in the morning here. Well, I guess it's not that early, but I know the West Coast is sleeping still. A lot of you guys are. I'm trying to read something real quick. Okay, so we're gonna discuss the Benny KEYZ live yesterday with Candace Bly, right? And initially, I know some of you guys may have seen that I had, I don't know, I might have to save that thumbnail for another day, but the thumbnail stated originally, did Candace and Benny bury Summer Wells? And what I'm saying is, in that statement, I did change it because I continued to watch and she was brought up. She was not allowed for discussion on the channel, right? So I'm like, wait, we forgot about Summer Wells yet? What's going on? Did you bury the memory of Summer Wells? So that's, you know, my thumbnail did say that. And I did change it after I continued to watch, and he brought up his tactic of what, you know, his plans were. I kind of saw more into it. He did mention Summer Wells, yet he did not allow that to be part of the discussion in the chat. All those messages on Summer Wells were deleted. So let me go ahead and bring this up. The lighting in my place is ridiculous. All right, so I didn't watch the whole thing through yet, so we'll watch it through together. But there's certain things that I will bring up throughout. Let me see. Why does it sound so low to me? Hold on.
How are you, sir?
Hanging in there, just praying for my daughter, bud.
Go ahead and bring Mr. Wells on. Can you expound on that a little bit? Because I have not heard anything about that. I don't know about that.
And someone let me know in the comments if you're getting any type of echo. I'll try to fix it. I don't know why it sometimes sporadically throws out echoes.
I hate that we have to see each other again under these circumstances. Thank you for all the support. I know Don has turned a lot of hearts around.
Trying to do everything the best I can, you know.
All right, so he made that little introduction for them, right? We're gonna fast forward. Now, what I noticed, and I only saw like a minute of it, he's dancing in the background to this song. You know, the guy has been through a lot of stuff in his life. And if you pay attention to the lyrics, he gets to the point where it's like sometimes Benny speaks to the code and codes for everybody and for his viewers is what I'm seeing. Let me know if you guys are picking up on that in the chat or the comments. But the guy is, I'm just gonna go ahead and play it and then I'll comment on it because I only heard it once, so I can address what he stated. All right, let's go. I think right around here, probably.
What it'll be, or wishing well, I'll be everything you need me to be. Don't hear you believe in everything. Put a hole in my body. Pain, let the drug take control of my body.
He was molested, right? Inside his mom's house. Summer Wells, they know that it's a chance of her having, and I know because I've seen it psychically, that she's been sexually assaulted, she's been sexually abused, right? So his heart goes out to those victims, right? Benny KEYZ is not playing this by coincidence.
That's when I grabbed my grandmother's gun and I walk in that bitch and you're blessed. I guess I always been a protector of women and children that need a protection.
Look, I always been a protector of women and children need of protection. Summer is the one that need protection right now, right? Not Candace Bly. So like I said, there's a lot of times throughout his lives and you see where he keys you into certain points that if you stay vigilant, he's giving y'all side messages on the side that Candace will never pick up on because she just not the type. All right, so I'm gonna continue to play. Now I don't know if that's gonna give me a copyright strike later, and I'm gonna have to mute that section. We'll see, But if so, you just heard what I said was discussed in those lyrics right there. Let me get back to the chat. Hey Terry, good morning. You're up early. How's it going? What time is it where you're at? It's about 9:01 here in the morning.
Which translates into aggression.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward this. We're gonna fast forward it to different parts. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've probably watched 3 minutes of this. Right around here, he brings in his boo Candace, right? And like I said, I seen that Benny KEYZ, he's doing this. He's like a what do you call it? He's reporting back, all right? He's an informant, right? That's what I see it as. Benny KEYZ, you see this, like I said, Candace not smart enough to catch on. So, you could bypass the roast and she'll never figure it out. But anyway, she has her eyes on you fully to take Don Wells' spot. But anyway, I'm gonna continue to play. Let's see what they're saying.
Seen a lot of soul, never met nobody. Suicide attempt, put a hole in my body. Hold on. Seen a lot of soul, never met nobody. Suicide attempt, put a hole in my body.
Evening.
Take control of my body.
Oh my God.
Man down. Good evening.
All right. Hopefully y'all not hearing the echo on y'all side on my side, because there's an echo on their side. Like the StreamYard, sometimes that's the way it works out. So it's an echo on their side right now. So if they have an echo on their side and I have one on my side, there's going to be a double echo, and there's nothing I could do about that right now. I apologize.
Mute your phone.
All right.
All right. So
Is your hat hot as fuck or
Is it
what?
okay
I see
now?
how it keeps. I see how it keeps
It's
mashed
hot
potatoes
as
hot.
crap. It's steaming.
Fucking A, it is. Look, I got a little perspiration down in my neck.
Oh, it's hot as shit.
Wow, look at that. So, well, I've got a couple of friends that I want to bring to the party. You dig?
Okay, I gotta take this shit off. That shit's hot.
That's okay for right now. But when we get to the business, I'm gonna ask you to put the hat back on if you could, please. So you guys know that historically.
Okay, great. I'm good.
Okay. Historically, you guys know. Damn, I dropped my unit. Oh, there it is. Historically, you guys know that I've been anti, how shall I say?
And I can
medium, anti-psychic, anti-tarot cards.
And I can see this on my my phone better because it's like right up close. So you're gonna see me holding the phone in my hand. I'm just watching it through with y'all. All right, and I could see the comments better that way. Oh, okay. I was in Massachusetts a couple times last year.
But I have a new friend, and this person.
And I want to say, he said he was anti, psychic, anti tarot cards. Here's my tarot cards, right, guys? They're all over. I have a bunch of them. And I had stopped using them for years, actually, and then I went back for like 2 decades, actually. But anyway, and I get messages too. So maybe I'm gonna get a message of exactly where Summer Wells' body is. So stay on your tippy toes. Stay on your tippy toes, Candace. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, H. Bell. How are you today?
Sent me something for my birthday.
Yeah, Lola said, he be watching oh my God. She said, he be watching the card readings. He's not fooling anybody. Exactly. And you know what? Seeing that he's not against it anymore, since he's saying that, right? Just know I did a card reading on Benny and what's his intentions within this case and with his connection to Candace Bly. And it tells everything. So I'm glad he's a believer now. Even though we know he was before. Like I said, and when I speak about him, the things I say is like really nothing negative against him. I have not said anything negative against him. So step lightly on your comebacks, Benny.
You want to see what they are?
Let's see it.
You know what these are?
I'm not quite sure what they are. Tell me what they are.
The same thing I have right here. And we're going to ask the questions you want to ask with him.
This one is named Harry. This one is named Sally.
This one's named Benny, and this one's named Candace. Okay, guys? Benny and Candace.
They got red tips so nobody pokes their eye out. You see them?
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes. So my friend sent me these. And I'll tell you what. I slept on top of them last night. And I'm here to tell you that I asked them a few questions and they really seem to respond.
They do.
I'm not all the way sold on it yet, but
okay.
There definitely is, and you guys know I'm the last one to get convinced about some shit. Oh, see, she's putting a hat back on. Look. We're going to get into Harry and Sally here in a minute. But, these are custom made. Like, these are stainless steel. They come from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I'm in Pennsylvania.
So we're going to... We're going to check them out.
Away, though.
We're going to check them out. In the meantime, in between time, Candy.
I thought I made that up. In the meantime, in between time.
Comments, questions, concerns, burning desires, and such.
Man, I don't have no burning desires, but
yeah, finding summer isn't a burning desire.
I have
clearly.
spoke to Donnie, and he tells me to tell everybody he loves everybody equally, and he misses everybody.
I gotta pause for a second. That hoe says she don't have no burning desires. Lord of mercy, her child is well. We know her child's not missing. She knows where she is, but she said she don't have a burning desire. To at least say, "Oh, I wish I had Summer back" or anything. No, that's not a burning desire. Oh my God, keep it up, Candace.
Miss him too with his dumb ass. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Tell me something good, baby. Tell me something good.
Tell you something good. Well, I've been hanging sheetrock in the basement as much as I can because I'm only one person. So,
oh, you've been hitting that sheetrock since I don't know how long.
I'm gonna be coming.
And you know, Benny said he was gonna come. You know, Benny said he was gonna come to help you. You just trying to make your move to have his behind say, "Hey, I'm gonna be there." All right, you ready, girl? You are ready.
I know that we've spoken the past couple of days about Ernie Shell, correct?
yeah, I've heard about him.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, yeah, actually, we've even spoken that for the past 2 days, you've actually been trying to reach out to him. He won't answer you, right?
You know,
I want to say this. I don't really pay attention to who Ernie is. I know I hear them talking about him a lot. I've heard Benny talk about him. I heard her talk about him. But I know he's on drugs or something like that, or was in trouble with the cops. But I pretty much click off when they start discussing Ernie. I'm like still here focused on where the hell is Summer? You know, what's going on with Don in jail? So Ernie right now is not big to me, but maybe he's, I don't know, is he a suspect? What the heck? Come on. Ernie, we up here. I'm trying to find out about Summer. You up here talking about Ernie.
Texted him on Facebook and messaged him on Facebook, and he refuses to answer me.
Why do you suppose?
I don't know. I really don't know, but I wish he would answer me. But I think he really is scared.
He is scared of you. You want to try to call him right now?
Why be scared of me?
I mean, shit.
Well, I'll try to call him, but I don't.
Call his bitch ass.
But I don't understand why he's going to be scared of me.
Because he's a pussy. He's scared of his own shadow.
For him to be scared of me.
Hey, he's a pussy.
It won't even ring. It says no permission.
No, he's got you blocked now. He's got you blocked now.
Yeah.
Hey, Candy, let me ask you. I have a friend that wants to purchase a couple things for you off your Amazon wish list. Which ones would you be most interested in having? They'd like to help you with a couple of rugs, whether it be the camouflage rug you wanted or one of the other rugs you wanted or a couple of them. What I need you to do is...
He gonna buy her off till he gets some answers. Hey, Belle, I'm glad you're good. Hey, Lola.
Can you send me the Amazon list and we'll order them?
Okay, the rugs are for my boys' room.
Okay.
They're not for me personally. They're for my boys'.
Oh, my God. Listen to the hoe. You guys know that she has been so criticized about her wish list and everything being on it for her and not the boys. So they just wanted to obviously bring attention to something on there was for the boys. And who knows, it probably was added after for quote unquote the boys.
I understand.
And I thought the hoe said she didn't need anything. And I don't mean to call her, nah. I don't call people out of their names. I say this a million times. My my way of talk is very, very clean, but like she pisses me off in this case with the Summer Wells and everything that she's doing and not looking for Summer and not putting Summer first. So you guys got to excuse my language sometimes in this particular case.
Either way, but you can still send me.
Yes,
there it
Lola.
is right there.
I got to get that on the screen.
Oops. There it is right there. Can you catch that?
God willing, they won't.
Copy that. Okay. So let's pretend for a minute that Ernie Shell was right here with us. What would you say to him?
And guys, we're going to use this to ask this, since they want to use the dowsing rods, we're going to ask questions.
I would like
how
to
much
say
Candace
to him,
knows about
what
Summer
is
Wells'
his problem
disappearance.
with me?
Somebody tell me, what's the relevance of Bernie? They're always talking about Bernie. I want to fast forward. I don't care about Bernie.
4 nights ago.
No, I have not.
You know Jimbo, right?
Yeah, I know Jimbo. Yep.
Ernie attempted to stuff Jimbo's daughter in the trunk of a car.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And those
not to mention today, you know the guy that came with the bulletproof vest to try to take Hunter from Allie? The guy with the motorcycle.
I don't know him, but I've heard of him. I've heard about him.
They were on a live together today, both of them.
Lola, which one you're saying is something else? Benny KEYZ or Ernie?
We turned it into TBI already.
I've talked to Donnie before that, and Donnie told me personally, if he's not concerned about that motorcycle gang and that guy that come to get Hunter, if they did not come out here and take Summer, you know, Donnie's really worried about them people.
Donnie asked
was
me
that
20 times to look into that guy, at least.
Fair use information is on the screen. I can use this for commentary. I'll take it off in a minute.
You know what, Candy?
Oh, okay, Lola, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know.
The man that founded the motorcycle club, Bikers Against Abuse.
Yeah.
He was charged with a crime for something to do with putting a girl's image online for the purposes of rape.
Wow. It's turning my stomach. I might fast forward
back in the day, Donnie told me, he said, that motorcycle group.
These are all these people's friends, right? These are their friends. These are the people they surround themselves with. Child molesters, people that commit sexual assault, all types of stuff. It's sickening.
That come out to get Hunter.
Belle said, I just can't with the tinfoil hats. I know, right? I have these, but I have foil paper, but I'm not putting it on my head. I don't know why they went that out of their way with that.
He wasn't so sure that they didn't come out here and take Summer from here.
Were there or weren't there some motorcyclists around the area in that time frame? Or was there not?
There was a bunch of motorcycles around here. There was a bunch of cars. There's a bunch of vehicles around here. And TBI, and I'm not trying to freaking go into all that, but TBI and the sheriff's department didn't stop none of them.
Exactly, Belle.
How's the weather there? Cold as fuck or what?
It's cold as fuck.
You got snow there right now?
In the shady parts, yes.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
Jamie, he did a video down there by Newport. There was quite a bit of snow on the ground, good 2, 3, 4 inches or so.
We got
Now, this is my first time listening to this, so I don't know if there's going to be anything I should listen to or if I should fast forward to where they start using the dowsing rod, because I have not listened to this at all, because it's only so much of them that you can take, right? In one session. So for me to listen to it once and to listen to it again, that's like too much. We got to do this together, folks. So I'm going to play it a little bit more. And if I don't see them speaking on anything relevant, I'll go ahead and fast forward to where they get to the dowsing rods, where they ask questions. And we'll ask some questions about Summer Wells. We'll ask some questions about Candace, since he believes in these dowsing rods so much now, right? So it would be accurate, right? All right, let's continue.
6 inches, but it's all pretty much melted away except for like the shaded parts.
Yeah. Hey, it says right here, it sounds like tomorrow night, Molly Golightly's friend is going to have an interview with Jose.
Well, good luck on that one.
Yeah. Yes, Riverview. Blues. Pardon me. I certainly will do whatever I can do to assist you. Teresa here said that she had about 4 inches there in Pigeon Forge yesterday, but it's gone today mostly.
I had about.
You're welcome, Lola. That's good when you watch on another YouTuber channel. It doesn't have to be mine. It could be anybody you have a connection with. So you're not up in the views. And
I want to use these rods.
You guys
Are you interested in asking these rods a few questions?
Hold on, I gotta
just for entertainment.
I gotta clarify what I said. If you don't have energy towards somebody, if you don't like, say for instance, you didn't like Benny Keys, you didn't like whoever it was, it's better to watch from other channels so you don't up their views. Like if you didn't like me, you know, you would probably, and somebody was playing my stuff, but I'm not as important as them, right? But somebody was playing my stuff, then you will watch from another channel versus mine. Because what? You're not going to go ahead and support them in that way, right? So just the thought, but I mean, if you totally get them or dig them or whatever, no problem. Go ahead and watch them all the way on their channel.
Well, what kind of rods? I mean,
supposedly,
okay,
ask
what
them
are
questions.
they, Benny?
They're dowsing rods. Let me give you a short rundown of what they do real quick. I find it extremely intriguing, specifically because I have a pair in my hands. Right? Like not
Guys, I had to speak on this. I'm sorry. For those who want to watch straight through, just give me a moment. I just want to touch on a couple comments. And if anybody ever wants to come on with me in audio, you're always more than welcome. I'll drop the StreamYard link. Or you could come in video. It doesn't matter. Belle says, yep, I want to hear her response. Never saying waiting to find her daughter. Never waiting to say here. Never saying to find her daughter. Apparently, they were blocking comments on his live to anyone asking her questions about Summer. Yes, they were. They were blocking it. And he's going to say that during this live. That's the part that I did hear. I heard when he saw, because I fast forwarded, and I heard him say, no Summer Wells. Or no, I saw a clip somewhere else. It was no Summer Wells comments allowed. And that was that kind of triggered me. So I did a thumbnail. Now, somebody didn't like that. I recently, they said something on, I had it on Twitter. I had the thumbnail up that says Candace goes to jail. Because in my tarot reading, she went to jail. She went to jail. If you check my accuracy rate, I have a high accuracy rate, right? So, hey, I'm seeing she's going to jail. That's what I wrote on the thumbnail. Of course, everyone has a little clickbait here. It keeps the suspense filled, right? If people click on it, they watch it and see it through. I mean, obviously, she's like, well, some people don't watch videos and they might take it as a rumor and run with it. It's not my problem that they didn't watch it. I flipped the cards. I looked into it intuitively. I heard as well, Candace is going to jail. So, you know, that was on my thumbnail. So whether they like it or not, whatever. That's what I do. Y'all know if y'all come to my channel, that's what you guys are going to see sometimes, okay? Keeps it a little bit, I don't know, interesting, fiery. But I'm not over dramatized like MGL now, okay? She I don't know. She could be a little bit too much. But she lives out here in Pennsylvania with me, about an hour away anyways. But anyway, and we're both from Jersey. All right, story for another day. And I know for some of you guys, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. I'm about to move on with it. But on this original thumbnail, I did change it because I watched a little bit more through. But or I watched the ending part, and he did bring up Summer. But I said my thumbnail originally stated, I don't care if people are upset with me, but it originally stated what's Candace and Benny bury Summer Wells, right, with the question mark, because I'm saying people might say that that's too much, but I'm like, her memory, if you would have played out the live, you would have heard me ranting like, what do you mean there's no more Summer Wells questions? Why can't they ask about Summer Wells? Did you guys bury her already? And I mean bury her like mentally, you know, bury her. I don't feel like Benny KEYZ played any part in burying Summer Wells, like physically or anything like that, you know. I'm just saying, like, we're not allowed to go to the channel and speak about her. Isn't it supposed to be about her and not Candace, the Candace show? So anyway, I feel what do you call it, justified when I do stuff like that, or when I have a thumbnail like that. At least, you know, it is what it is. You can read into it how you want. Anyway, I talked enough. I'm sorry. I'm about to go ahead and press play. I mean, in a way, to me, it is kind of burying her. Definitely. The memory of her. You're up here talking about going to concerts. What's your favorite restaurant? Forget that. What about Summer Wells? Stay focused.
Typically, like, I would not go out and buy a set of tarot cards or any of that jazz, but there is some electromagnetics involved in this thing and these things. So check this out.
Oh, you got to get ready for work. Okay, go ahead, hon.
I'm checking it out.
Hold on. I mean, if anything, at the least,
you're right, Lola. And that's what
maybe we prove they don't work.
I did one of my thumbnails from a few days ago. One of my lives said, Candace doesn't give a F about Summer. You know what I mean? And it just pisses me off where we are at today with Summer being missing and her sitting up here on YouTube channels. How does she even sleep at night? I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Right. You never know.
You never know. All right. Let's see what this shit says. Hold on. I should have had this pulled up already, but I didn't. Forgive me for that. Looking ass. So this is sort of a rundown right here. So you asked, you check it out. So essentially, you have these rods.
Yeah, the two crab parents, they do deserve
Check it
better.
out. You ask them questions, right? You ask them questions. Actually, hold on one second.
Belle said they do. Look funny.
Let me call a professional really quick.
Hold on.
Let me call a professional.
And he's crazy as heck because you don't need tinfoil to use these guys. You know, people don't use them with tinfoil. I mean, there might be some people that do. I don't know, but that's the first time I've seen it done. It's no need to bring the tinfoil in. So he does look ridiculous.
Hello, professional.
CS says this guy is
Can I
such a
put you on
creeper.
speaker? Okay. All right. This is our professional here. So
this is for entertainment purposes only. Hi, Candace. Hi, how are you?
Hello. I'm okay.
all right.
All right. So the rods are just, all these are, it's just pulling energy, and you're supposed to be able to ask them yes or no. So
Yeah, it's supposed to be yes or no questions. I'm just telling you guys because we're about to ask some questions about this case. I'm going to ask probably a couple, whatever I could think of. If there's something you want to ask about the Summer Wells case, with me using these rods, I will use them since Benny feels that they, and I do feel, I mean, they've been accurate for me actually. But, you know, he feels that they're so accurate. I'm more than happy to ask the questions that Benny would not. And here we did. And I don't need the tin foil. Okay. It works 100% without the tin foil.
you can ask them a yes or no question, and however your energy pools, you have, that's going to explain, so you're going to have to say to them, please show me a yes. And whichever way they swing, that means yes. And then you say, please show me a no. And whichever way they swing, they'll go, they're just saying no.
She's
However,
telling the truth.
if they don't answer, that means they don't want to answer. So sometimes they don't work, sometimes they do. It depends on your energy, and it depends on.
So she's right. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm going to continue to play there, but I'm going to show you guys real quick. Like usually when I say show me your yes, it goes over here to my, what is this? My left shoulder. And I say show me your no, it goes over here to my right shoulder. And I show you, maybe it goes like this or something like that. But let me see. Am I on my live right now? I'm not doing this, guys. Oh my God. This is just how it is. And that's the yes. Can you guys see it? I don't know if you guys can see it, but anyway. Wait, am I blocked? So that's the yes. Okay, so now we're gonna say, shoot, I gotta think of a freaking no question. Am I in the desert right now? I'm not, guys. Am I in the desert right now? Look, guys. Look, guys. It's going to no. It's going to no. I'm not doing anything. Did y'all see that? So it can be really accurate. So we're going to ask some questions that he wanted to ask. Let's go ahead and press play so you can see them do their thing, and then I'll do mine.
If you have the psychic force.
Yeah, well, you know, I entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, they might not even work. We don't know.
They might not even want to talk to you right now.
So I think really I just want to use them for entertainment purposes and ask funny, silly questions. How does that sound?
I know, because this is all a funny, silly game, right?
Keep it light. You got to keep it light. Starting off.
All right. Here we go. So the first thing we want to do, specialist, is, hold on. First, you want to kiss them.
Look, Candace like, oh my God, I hope he don't ask, do I know where Summer is or what happened to Summer? She's getting nervous, guys. She's getting nervous. The heat is on.
All right. Please, please show me a yes. This is my typical yes right here.
Oh, they're working.
They're working. All right.
All right, guys, I'm going to go
My
get something
typical
downstairs.
yes is
I'll be
out
right
like
back.
this. I've been playing with them.
You guys continue to watch, and I'll come back and do this.
Now, please show me, Harry, Sally, please show me a no.
Loosen up those bricks a little. They're both on the same seat there, I
Please show me a no. Okay. That's pretty consistent with what it was before. I actually, before, had one cross. Okay. So, what do I do next?
So ask whatever you want to know.
Tell me something silly you want to know. I got a question. Is Ernie Shell gay? Ooh.
What'd they say?
They said no. They actually, they said no.
Maybe he's not.
Okay. Did Ernie Shell drop the discount bag of dildos at the bottom of the hill? Yes or no? Ah. Yes. Okay, let's do another one. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Okay. Is Ernie Shell gay for pay? Yes or no? Yes.
Okay, Benny.
You want to ask him a question?
Yeah.
All right, now you gotta ask a. Now you gotta ask a serious question.
Okay. Tell me. Hold on. Ask right now.
Oh, I can't do it because the question I want to ask is not. I don't want everybody to know.
Well, we can do it private. Come up with a question. Okay, I know how we can tell if they're really real.
Belle says, love to hear you talk and give your thoughts on the case. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And like I said, with everybody, I appreciate everybody's input too. And I respect your, if we differ in opinion, like, I'm not going to block you for that or standing up for what you believe in. Of course, we could handle it in a respectful manner. That's what it's all about. But, there'll be times that, people disagree on something, and that's okay.
Is Donald Wesley Wells a dumbass?
Now he's asking silly questions. I'm sure it's only so much people can take in one dose.
Hopefully the tinfoil hat isn't swaying their energy.
I hope not.
It's on hard.
We're about to ask the questions in a second, guys.
Let's ask.
As soon as they're done asking their questions, I'm going to ask.
They are
mine.
working, yes.
They are working.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Does Candace make good spaghetti?
No.
Yes
oh my
or no?
God, don't lie for her. That's all she seems. She said she would make spaghetti every day for
rods,
1 week.
I ain't mad.
The rods say they don't like spaghetti. All right, let's
Okay,
see.
ask him if they like goulash.
Does Candace like goulash? Yes or no? Yes. That's a definitive yes. Okay.
Does she?
Yes. You like goulash. It's one of her favorite things.
I'm glad
Yes,
to see
it
how
is.
accurate it could be.
All right, let's get some viewer submission questions in here. We're keeping it light, though. Why is there a wretch by my name? What?
You heard what he said. We're keeping it light, though. That means we're not asking any questions about Summer Wells. That's exactly what it means. We're not asking any questions about Summer Wells. We're keeping it light. All right. So I paused it real quick, and we're going to ask Like I said, if it hits this side, it's a yes. Can you guys see this? This side is a yes. This side is a no. Right? Does Candace know what happened in the disappearance of her daughter, Summer Wells? Does Candace Bly knows what happened in the disappearance of her daughter, Summer Wells? I'm not moving anything, guys. Candace knows exactly what happened. Okay. Does Don Wells know what happened in the disappearance of their daughter, Summer Wells? I feel it moving already, too. And you see, I did this earlier. It knows where the yes and no's are. So, is Benny KEYZ an informant in the Summer Wells case? Right now, it's moving slow. I don't know which way. That's a yes. Let's continue.
Well, you can tear your ass.
Hey,
You been around
Benny.
here what?
Hey, ask them people, are people jealous of me and you?
Shut up, Candace.
Good question.
Are people jealous of Candace and Benny's friendship? Yes or no?
She out here posing questions, not even worried about
no.
Summer. She worried about her and Benny.
That's good.
Let me try again.
Let me try again.
Are people on YouTube jealous of Benny and Candace's friendship? I didn't ask the question the right way. Look at that.
Yeah, you have to ask it pretty directly.
I didn't ask it the right way. Yes, on YouTube, Candace, they are jealous of our love.
Wow.
Yeah, they are.
She's all in love. She's like, finally, I got a younger man again.
Oh, shit.
I can't help the jealous people, Benny.
I can't either. Let me ask this. The chat is it being horrible toward. I don't see it being horrible. Let me see. Does Candace Wells have a red Subaru? Yes or no?
I'm eating my French
Say
toast
no.
over here.
You still got your Subaru, right?
Yeah, I still got the Subaru and it's red.
Hold on, let me ask it again. Candace, you do have a red Subaru. Yes or no?
Not everyone knows
Yes.
what Candace drives in town.
Uh-oh.
For when Molly
They
Go
opened right
Lightly and Betty are ready to hunt her down again.
I don't know. Let's go 2 for 3.
They're going to be looking out
Candace, do you have a
for
red
the red Subaru.
Subaru? Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Is that what you transported
You
Summer
said
in?
yes. That's 2 out of 3. You want to hear a crazy story? Let me tell you something. And this is going to make the story even crazier for our specialist. So I went to see one of my friends. He got caught in a scenario almost 2 years ago where he had to shoot 2 men to save his own life. And those 2 men, they didn't make it. And so I went to see him tonight, and I've seen him 3 or 4 times in the past couple months. He's on a crazy huge bond. It's just a bad deal. Anyways, I went to see him, and we hung out for a while, and caught up, and drove around West Dallas just talking about his trial and shit. And I dropped him off back at his house.
Candace really thinks that somebody is jealous of them. Who's jealous of Candace, really? You lost all your kids, and you're the reason Summer got gone, and people are sitting up here jealous of you? Please, girl. No. Let me plug in my charger. My battery's low.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to jump over on the highway, and I'm going to go down to East Dallas, Deep Ellum, which is it's got all the restaurants and nightclubs and stuff. And I parked my car, and as I'm parking my car, I was on the phone with my friend here, and across the street, I see a black man beating up this like older Mexican guy. So I ran up there. And then this white man who was a bartender, he came out and he got into it with the guy, and it kind of cooled down for a minute. So I was on the phone. I went back to the car. Next thing you know, the big black dude, he starts tripping out again. And he starts trying to punch the bartender and stuff. So I ran over there and was getting ready to get behind him and put his chokehold on him. And this other black dude that was out there just turned around and hit him once. He hit him once, and he kind of staggered, and he hit him again. And the dude fell down and he hit his face on the fire hydrant. And then he tried to get up again, and the dude hit him again, and he fell into the side of a car. But, I just kind of stepped out of it, right? And so I say all that to say that, my friend is, she's very spiritual.
Yeah, Candace says, H-Bell, Candace laughed. H-Bell says, Candace laughing, yes. And Grams of 7 says, I supported your channel and your DoorDashing and support my job. That's right, Grams.
in an alternative way. And not that I feel like alternative kind of puts maybe a bad connotation on it, but really, she's been opening my eyes to, I was not live. I was on the phone with my friend though. You heard it, didn't you?
I love you guys. Sorry to interrupt. I just got to ask Grams a question. Grams of 7, did you see me use the dowsing rods to ask the question about whether or not Candace Bly knows? Because in this video, Benny KEYZ and is saying he trusts in the dowsing rods, right? To some degree or another. So I asked the question, does Candace Bly know anything about Summer's disappearance or what happened to Summer? I got a yes. I asked, did Don know? I got a yes. And I got, I asked, was Benny KEYZ an informant? And, I got a yes. But that was a few minutes back. I don't know if you saw it or not. Just curious. I'm going to continue to play. Sorry for interrupting, guys. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like, she was like, don't you dare go over there and get involved. Because I was like, I'm getting ready to choke this dude to sleep. He didn't even know I was there. I was like this far away from him. I was just waiting.
Exactly.
The bartender, he was watching, and so it's just like there is definitely a cosmic energy that once you identify that it's
they weren't allowed to ask about Summer.
That I think that before meeting this lady online as a subscriber, I never really knew the power of those things. And, she's done some other sort of readings for me. And, it's absolutely phenomenal. The accuracy of some of this when you kind of find that.
I'm glad you know that the accuracy is phenomenal, because I've done a reading on you too, Benny KEYZ, and I know my accuracy is phenomenal. Check me out.
That niche, and I think really more than anything, it's that you got to believe that it's possible. Is that true?
Yeah, I used it when I learned about. I studied Vedic astrology, and when I learned about it, I was totally kind of against it, and it changed my entire. Once I was aware of my patterns that I always have and always had, but I couldn't identify them and understand why I did certain things that I did.
Wow,
it
you made
totally
rods?
changed.
Awesome.
Like, at least I had an answer for it, so it made me feel better. And when you're aware of certain things, like for instance, you, Benny, you kind of have, you're a person that, you know, when you walk into a room, things follow you around, and you know, you have that personality. But that also means problems come to you. You know, that you just walk into situations and it's in your chart. So when you're aware.
Let me ask you guys this real quick. I know some people are in the background like, no, she didn't pause it again. No, she did not pause it again. Guys, just give me one more minute, okay? But so do you guys think that Benny's asked her on the side? You know, does Candace have anything to do with this? Does she know about it? Do you think because it seems like she's a spiritual advisor to him. Do you think he's asked her that type of question? Yes, I did. And oddly enough, just made some rods yesterday. That's amazing that you can make rods, grams yourself. Awesome. Exactly. Candace knows this. Out of coat. Oh, that was a good idea. I was like, how did you make it? Okay, great. Out of coat hangers. All right, I have to try that one day. But do you guys think Benny KEYZ had gotten guidance from her as far as whether or not Candace has something to do with it?
Sure. And you know, you can avoid them or divert, right, and stay out of situations. So that definitely helps, and I think you can learn a lot about your personality and about like your higher purpose. So I think it's a good thing, yeah. But the rods are for me just for fun, like they're just for fun.
But you know,
they're accurate.
You know, but you know what I can even say, yeah, she's into Vedic, like heavy into Vedic, and in fact, I even, you know, listening to her and interacting with her about, you know, this subject, I find myself intrigued, and I'm retaining the information while she's deleted chats, calls, censoring, live, boring me. Talk to you later, Giselle. That's the first time I've seen you around, love. Like, this is a lighter thing we've got going on here. I will not ask the rods if Summer will be found.
Lighter thing they have going on here means that it's no discussions of Summer Wells. Well, that they're not permitted to ask any questions in the chat, and he's going to actually say that momentarily.
That is not anything that I'd like to find entertaining. I apologize.
No, that's not.
I'm sorry, specialist. You could continue. Sorry.
Specialist. You know, that's it. I mean, that's really it. It's just for the rods.
Okay, guys, here I go at it again. But Candace said, no, that's not entertaining. She looks mad. Look at her face. Don't you dare ask any questions about Summer Wells with these rods. Look at this. For years now, people in all the cases out there, even the Springfield 3 case out of Springfield, Missouri, the mother, Janice McCall, she has been open to listening to psychics, you know. I spoke to Shantae, and they've listened to multiple. I spoke to Shantae Sturgis, who's the sister of the Millbrook twins, and she's open to hearing me out. Whether you believe in it or not, it's always an openness because you want to find some closure in the case, just in case that quack knows what they're talking about, right? you want to see. Here she goes. No, look, she's so mad. Like, don't ever bring that up again, because I will be in trouble. I will be in jail for life if you do that again. So don't bring it up.
They're just for fun, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I look at them.
Like I was saying, the Vedic, though, she starts telling me about the houses and, you know, and all the things. And, you know, I really have a genuine, you know, I feel like it's real in its own right. You know, I have a genuine.
Wait, Benny, how about when I told you that something specific exactly about what you wanted to do? Like you had, what it was one of your things that you wanted to do in life. Yeah. And I had you knew I did not know that.
Right. No. There's no way. There was no way she could have known. And I'll tell you what, it's really, I have a different appreciation. And, you know, a lot of times, you know.
And I'm glad he has, guys, think about this. If that lady is good at what she does, because I've done it as well, I pulled the energy, and Candace Bly is as guilty as all get out, and Don Wells, right, in this. And it was sexual assault on Summer. She would see all of this. If she's I mean, everybody picks up different energies, but there's a lot that she would see, right? So she's already aware of this. So a lot of this stuff, like I said, is just for exposure. But yeah, to answer Bell's question, yeah, I believe he's an informant. I did a whole reading on him in one of my last lives. I'll probably link it in the chat below in a second.
If I feel like I'd like a pretty immediate answer to something, I find that I'm asking my specialist a lot, like, you know, what is this, or here's that, or here's some numbers, check this out. And so to me, it's like, it's just like this added extra thing that I've come to appreciate. Yes, continue to delete all comments about summer, as this isn't about summer this evening. This is about hanging out with my friend. And
No.
This isn't, and the hoe just said no. Listen, you understand that sometimes maybe he got it wrong and said it wrong, right? He said this is not about summer or whatever, right? He said this is about hanging out with my friend. But he has to do what Benny has to do in order to continue with the situation, right? So there's the link to my reading on Benny KEYZ, right? And his intentions on the case, right? So, and also there's another one, Candace Bly goes to jail. I'm not going to link it below, but you guys can look under my videos. You'll find it. Candace Bly goes to jail. Someone was upset that I titled it Candace Bly goes to jail because they're like, well, she's not really in jail yet. I'm like, okay, my psychic reading, it says that if you listen to the live, you will understand why the thumbnail's written the way it's written. That's how I write my thumbnails, period. She's like, people don't always click on and they just start spreading rumors. They could spread it if they want to because she's going to be in jail anyway, according to my reading. So I'm glad Benny is saying he's trusting these things because, you know, I know if you look at my past readings, I picked out, I told you the exact day Brian Laundrie's body would be found. I told you how he died before the autopsy came in. You know, there's other psychics out there that are even more renowned than me, right? That has way more subscribers than me, and they got that part wrong. How Brian Laundrie died. I told y'all exactly how he died. I told you exactly how Gabby died, right? I told you the day. Like, so, you know, I'm glad he trusted them. If he sees my reading, he'll try. I told you, Oren and Orson, they were gone, you know, and they are gone, meaning they passed on, right? So anyway, yeah, Benny is an informant, and like I said, I've never said anything. I never called Benny out his name. I said he's doing his thing, and that, you know, he's gonna do whatever it takes to get this information that he needs to figure out what happened to Summer. Let me see what else is in the comments. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So anyway, I dropped the link below. Let me continue to play this live. I accidentally have it on a different window. So
kicking the stuff, right? Like, it doesn't, not everything that I do or that we do is about Summer, right? It's also like you have to be able to be a friend and come over and engage Candace in things about everything except for the thing that's, we all know it's there. It hasn't changed. You know what I mean? But yes, the Vedic, I've found it to be, you know, in my own experience with the specialists, I've found it to be remarkably accurate in terms of, you know, the things that profile people the way they are. To be quite honest with you.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
No.
But yeah, it's all for entertainment purposes. But, you know, at the same time, I want to take a moment and express a level of gratitude, and of course, at the same time, an apology to any of the mediums or tarot card readers or, you know, self-appointed psychic. You know, anyone that you know, I may have been outspoken against, you know, their forum. I apologize for that. I don't believe that the EVP. I don't believe in that spirit boxes. That's not my thing. But, you know, things that you can start to make sense with. You know, like, you can make sense of the science or the pseudoscience, whatever you want to call these. There is actually something to it.
Right.
they actually use these to find water
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, so it's quite a remarkable thing to me,
guys. So I know I just discussed this. I had to look at. I'm looking at the chat on my phone, but you saw where, like I said, Benny said that he did not want. He said no comments on Summer. Right? Nobody made comments on Summer. It's not about Summer. This is about Candace tonight, right? So and hey, he did what he did or whatever. He said what he said, which, you know, nobody's really a fan of. But for the mom, for Candace to come in and double up on that and said, yes, she don't want that. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. She is total trash. And there's so many people. Somebody came into my comments apologizing for her yesterday, saying that they don't know why everybody's so down on Candace. I forgot what they said. I might show you guys later. But Dixie, you missed where I used the dowsing rod. Since he wants to use it during his life, I went ahead and used it during mine. And it looks like the Wells know a lot more than they're saying they do, obviously.
and I appreciate the rods. I think as far as that, is there anything else you'd like to say, Miss Vedic?
True, Grams, true.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah. So.
Oh, Dallas.
What else you got going on here in the next week? How was your Sabbath? How about that?
You're right, Grams. You know
it was pretty good, actually.
Was it?
I got the puppies in here, and they're just the puppies are just so much alive. There's Dallas. There's Dallas.
Yeah. Oh, Dallas, the
He's
lap
just
dog.
like, yeah, he's a lap dog.
Yeah,
He really
big old lap
is.
dog. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, he is a really big lap dog.
They figured anything
It's
out
okay,
with
buddy. It's okay.
They figured anything out with Robin's mom's memorial?
You know what I feel? I hear Don telling Candace that he doesn't trust Benny, especially while he's there behind bars, that he doesn't trust Benny. And that's what I hear. Now, what I'm saying, just without psychic intuition or anything, you know, Benny's probably going to be going ahead asking the rods, is Summer in water? Is she on land? Is she blah, 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 trying to get closer and closer to her, right? To get what he wants out of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to say anything. I was just curious.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
you have to ask her yourself, bud.
Yeah, I will.
Treating that dog better than your daughter. Yep, that's what she's doing.
Where is it at here? You had sent me a picture, and I never posted it or showed anyone.
I sent you a picture that Tim sent me.
Right, he doesn't trust
Yeah.
Benny. Yep, Dixie.
It was a very sweet picture too. It actually was. Let me find it really quick. Here it is. This is a picture of Robin and her mom the night that she passed on. That's Robin's hand on the bottom, quite naturally.
And Tim sent me that picture.
Yeah. Have you talked to Robin much since all that's happened? Has you had time to?
I have talked to Robin, but I am not going to release any information unless Robin wants me to.
No. I'm not asking you for any information. I'm just asking in terms of, being that support system for her, like she has been for you.
I've talked to her.
Good.
And I will be with her anytime she needs me to be.
Absolutely. Yep. Because that's what friends do, right? Good, bad, ugly, whatever.
Exactly.
If they were here for us in our
Right.
worst time, we got to be there
Exactly.
for them in their worst time, you know?
She seems like she's more of a friend than a mother.
Yes.
She worries more about friendship.
Anything else you want to add to it or take away?
You know, I'm just going to say that I love my kids, and I pray to Jesus every night that Summer can come home.
Girl, you lying.
Yeah, me too.
Now, she knows she has to say this because people have criticized
You know,
her,
I don't know that I got to tell you how proud I am of you and your mom for standing up to the old sheriff there, you know.
I'm typing my tags on YouTube real quick.
Really tried
guys.
to force one on you, you know, and you stood up for yourself, and I really admire that. That's just, you know, like you refuse to be beat down by it anymore, you know, and you're like, enough is enough. And
I have to. I mean, I cannot believe that he would sit back and say that I lawyered up and that I am refusing to talk to them or any of that. That really bothered me. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right.
It is. And you know, the really sad thing is like, you know, I mean, of course, you and Don think one thing happened, but Sheriff Lawson thinks another thing happened. But the thing that he thinks happened is that she wandered away. Like, how can you be uncooperative if you don't know where she's at? Like, what are you going to tell him? Like, how could you be uncooperative when something's lost?
There is one thing I know, and that's
Maybe
all I
she's
know,
not
is my
focused on her
daughter
daughter.
did not get up and walk away from here.
I agree.
That is one thing I know for sure.
I'm sure you do because you got.
I agree. You just can't make it make sense, right? Like they're just we've done all of the search radius, you know, based upon how fast someone her age would on an average walk, and it's just like they covered all of that.
Chat.
Like she didn't wander away. I don't believe.
We don't care about what they covered. Why don't she cover? They covered it. What about Candace Bly? What about Don Wells? Why haven't they covered the area? Huh? If they cared about their daughter, why are they leaving it up to other people that Summer didn't come from their womb, right? Summer didn't come from their sat, right? So why are they worried about whether other people covered a certain area? Why aren't they getting up off their fat behinds and covering it themselves? Throwing on their boots and covering it themselves, huh? But they got time to spend out with this sexual abuser and the next, this drug addict and the next. What about Summer? Y'all piss me off. Well, Benny, I know you in it to inform, but I'm just saying. All right.
No, she didn't wander away from here.
No, she didn't. Hell, you know exactly where she is.
I do, Teresa.
Somebody stole her.
Yeah. Somebody stole her from there.
And it looked like you don't care.
I agree. You know, I keep praying and praying.
Do I have that?
I'm at the point right now where I'm like, if I find the person that took her, I'm not so sure what I will do.
I know one thing.
Yeah.
We'll pray like hell for him, won't we? That's what we'll say right now.
Well, we'll pray. We'll pray for sure.
All right, Grams, have a good
Damn
day.
right we will. Damn
I'm just
right.
seeing that. Hopefully you have a great day.
Yep. Have you had any more issues with Jody Sue?
Right, Lola? Lola says Candace.
You know, Jody Sue's going to talk her lips off.
And Candace can't stick up for themselves.
Oh, shit, they're still there?
But I haven't
That's
talked
all
to
we
her
need to know.
personally.
Mhm.
Oh, well, they're not here personally. They're over there on the other cavern. But
No, I meant her lips.
Jody Sue talks a lot of shit. So
Did you know Jody Sue and them had some different property?
No, I did not know that.
But you do now, right?
I do now from what I hear.
That's kind of where they was over there this last time, huh?
That's what I'm understanding.
He was right over there by Jody Sue's other property.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna press the issue, but she better not show her face in my graveyard.
I can dig it, baby. I can dig it. Were you ever told that they found something while they were searching a backpack? Did you hear that?
I have not been told anything.
They don't tell her anything because she hasn't been ruled out as the suspect, as one of the suspects. So no, she hasn't been told.
Okay. Yeah, there was a
they found a lot more than that.
There was a slight rumor in the underbelly going around that there was a child's backpack found somewhere down around in there, but we know that Summer didn't have a backpack with her, so it was just sort of some chatter that was going, that was kind of making its way through.
We don't know anything. We don't know if she didn't have a backpack with her.
No.
I think the sheriff knows what he's doing. You know, one of the things that I pray for, like I legitimately go to bed praying that I wake up in the morning and there be, you know, this grand announcement about a federal oversight, or, you know, the feds taking control, or, you know, just something more substantial. You know, it's just something more substantial than what we have, right? It's like, I don't know.
Look, and this hoe sitting there like she don't care.
I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying. That's all she could say.
Did Summer like to paint her own nails? Was she good at that?
Summer painted my fingernails, and then I would paint Summer's fingernails.
Was she good at it, or did she get it all over?
Oh, she got it all over, but it was really beautiful when she did, even though she got it all over.
Right on. How many, let me ask you this. If you had to estimate, how many letters have people sent you from around America straight to your house?
About 200.
She opens every single one
every 2 days at least.
She opens every single one hoping there's money inside.
Let me ask you this. You
and
received any
some are really good and some are really bad.
They send you bad
letters. I have that. So some are. Oh yeah, I've got so many hate letters. There's been hate letters, and then there's been good letters.
You heard from Mama Jan?
No, I have not. Have you?
No.
Me neither.
Let me tell you something. When Candace opens those letters that she gets, by the way, if anybody wants to send her letters, she's at 110 Ben Hill Road. I believe it's Rogersville, Tennessee, right? You could check out the zip code at your post office. But anyway, or look it up on Google. When Candace gets these letters that she's speaking of, guaranteed, whether they're good letters or bad letters, she's not taking her time to read those daggone letters. She don't care about all the support you guys are giving her. It's not touching her like that. She's looking to see if there's a freaking money order in there. You know, is there cash in there? Is there some gift cards in there? She could care less. 2 cents. She could care 2 about your friggin' letter and what the heck it says on it. She's looking for a gift card and a money order, or a money order, a check, or cash, period.
I'm really worried about her.
Yeah, it's way past time. Like, she should have been back already.
You don't look worried.
Yeah, I figured she would be, but I haven't heard nothing from her.
Yeah.
And when I go and look up Mama Janet says this person is no longer available, so I'm really concerned.
Yeah.
Of course, she got it all over. She was only 5. Yep. Right?
So I don't know.
Prairie Garden still giving you a hard time?
It really bothered.
And
I blocked that bitch.
wow, they were cool.
Good.
But Prairie Garden saw
Good.
the truth. So now Candace called.
How well do
Prairie
you know
Garden.
Leslie?
Wow.
No, I was done. Leslie, that's my mom's friend, and she was supposed to come over here and redo all the floors and the cabinets and all that stuff. And come Saturday morning, she never showed.
Nothing.
Y'all probably was gonna pay her.
Huh.
There's more to the story, Candace.
Very interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than that, everything is pretty secure. You feel good, confident?
No, other than that, everything's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're right at about an hour.
Yeah, of course everything's okay. Her world's not falling apart. Of course, she doesn't have summer, so it's not like her whole world's falling apart.
Oh, somebody's asking here, are there any caves you know about near you?
I do not know about any caves.
Okay. I have an idea. You want to hear about it?
What's that? Yeah.
You want to know how many fucking people I've had told me I need to get a hold of Ryan Upchurch?
Uh-oh, he want to connect with Ryan Upchurch now.
Probably about 150.
At least.
He know that subscriber list gonna go right on up. That's right.
At least.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Oh my God, Dixie says, I thought they were talking about Summer, but who are they talking about? Summer was pretty much off limits during this conversation. He told people in the chat not to, this wasn't about Summer, this is about Candace. So it's little to no talking about Summer on this live. She's not of great importance here. It's Candace, you know, people are feeling sorry for Candace left and right.
That it would be a good idea for Ryan Upchurch to talk to me about Summer's situation?
He knows Ryan Upchurch has 1,000,001 subscribers, and he's ready to, you know, he's ready to leverage some of that.
You know, at the beginning, I listened
to somebody who knows.
Ryan Upchurch, and he started talking shit about my family. So I kind of backed away from all that and just been like listening to different kind of crap, you know?
And right here, sorry guys, I have to interrupt again, but right here, I believe this is Benny's main purpose of this live is to bring up his interest in them connecting with Ryan Upchurch, because if they do, that can substantially raise Benny KEYZ's his subscribers, his viewers, people who watch him during lives, and also, you know, make that PayPal and that Cash App go ding ding.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is
this is the purpose of this live right here.
Would you help me reach out to him so that we can talk to him privately and we can get him with the right information? So that
oh yeah, no problem. I mean, if you'll reach out to me, I'll reach out to him and you, of course, and we'll all get together. No problem with me.
So
she just said she didn't like that he was talking about, Ryan Upchurch was talking about her family in a negative light. Penny don't want to hear that. He just wants to know, hey, can we meet up? Can we make it? And now she's on board because it's like anything for my Benny.
What I want to do is tomorrow. You busy
Dixie said Upchurch will rip him a new one. Well, you know what? He'll take the negative publicity. He'll take whatever he can get because it's still, you know, simultaneously does build people's knowledge of him, who, you know, who he is and his connection to Candace in the Summer Wells case.
Tomorrow?
I'm just sitting here.
Tomorrow, let's make a video, you and me. We'll figure out how to do it. I don't know if we'll do it live or if we'll record one. But we'll put me and you will put out a video. We'll put it on your channel. We'll put it on your channel and my channel.
Okay.
And we'll say.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll say what we want to say, and then we'll put my email in it, and we'll put your email in it, and we'll make sure he sees it. I promise you that. I want him to be able to talk.
Good.
Let's do it, okay?
Sounds good to me, bud.
Because he was asking the other night in a live chat, he was like, who do I ask about this that knows? Somebody told him Ziggy.
Right.
And he was like, Ziggy? And I guess he went over and looked, and he was like, man, I'm not looking through all that 7-hour BS stuff, so I was like, man, fuck it. This is what we'll do. We'll reach out to Ryan Upchurch, and then we might we might even have a meeting with that fool when I come out there. We'll go over there and see about him if he wants to come. If he wants to talk, we'll go see him.
Sounds good to me.
All right, lovely. Yeah.
All right,
that's what we'll do. Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Before
I'll
lunch.
call you tomorrow.
And we'll figure out how to put this video together for his ass.
All right, sounds good, bud.
Love you, baby.
Love you, baby. He keep her going.
Love you, baby. Night.
See you later, baby. All right.
Sugar plum, dumpling roast. Oh my God.
Let me tell you what.
You're gonna tell us stuff on a slide
There's so
again.
many different ways to be amazing.
Just get a cat. Uh-oh, wait. I gotta get.
So many ways. You can do something and say for yourself that it's amazing. You don't have to wait for somebody else to identify that what you're capable of doing, it can be amazing all to yourself.
Patting himself on the back.
You don't
Go
have
ahead.
to be told.
That's right. Let him know
that you're amazing. You don't have to be told that something you've just done is amazing.
Benny is tooting his own horn. Toot,
toot.
Toot, toot.
You know what it looks like in other people when other people do amazing shit? When you reach and jump over that bar, aren't you also doing some amazing shit?
I mean, that's true at the same time. Keep tooting your own
Find
horn.
somebody in your life this week and do some amazing shit. Do something that is going to take them off guard. And you know what?
That's Benny tooting his horn.
They say it's the little things. It's the little things that count. It's the little things that matter. Make somebody fucking fall in love with you again this week. Make yourself fall in love with somebody again this week.
Preacher Benny KEYZ, guys.
be amazing. If you don't have anybody, to fall in love with again, fall in love with yourself again. Because even after the ones you love pass on, you're going alone.
Bring out the tambourines, guys. Where's the tambourine?
You don't have to swing rods or have foil hats. Love is not a gimmick. Love is real. You can't see it. You can't smell it. You can't taste it. But you can feel it.
This is like the part where the pastor ends the sermon. He's at the end of the sermon, you know, for those who have been to church before.
Fall in love again. Remember, it's always better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Hey.
Also remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Okay.
The three of us, me, Harry, and Sally. See you later.
For those who came on late, the person he's calling Harry and Sally, he named the dowsing rods Harry and Sally or whatever. Wait. So I named my dowsing rods Benny and Candace. So I'm gonna come on real quick. I'm gonna do well, I'm not really coming on. I'm gonna do some shorts and I'm gonna ask the same questions that I asked during this hour and a half live, 90-minute live. And so it's created in a short, right? And we're gonna try to check out to see if once again, whether Candace Bly or Don Wells knows anything in the disappearance of their daughter Summer Wells, right? So I'll be doing shorts for that in a moment. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye, Dixie. Bye, Belle. Bye, everyone in the chat. I know Grams already took off. Bye, Lola.